Hi, good morning everyone. This is Shivrasad Yadav. Now, in the previous session, we have learned about classification of banking, not classification of banks. Both are two different things. So, classification of banking means different types of banking that is possible. And in this session, we'll discuss about classification of banks. So, classification of banks in Indian context, for example, this is classification of banks. If this is classification of banks, then we have, in broad way, we have two categories of banks: scheduled banks and non-scheduled banks. And this is Indian context. In scheduled banks, we have scheduled commercial category and scheduled cooperative category. In scheduled commercial banks category, we have public sector banks, private banks, foreign banks. And in this case, in this scheduled category, we also have regional rural banks also. And in scheduled cooperative category, we have urban cooperative banks and rural cooperative banks. So, in general context, there is no need to go in detail about non-scheduled banks. Just whatever the definition is there, that definition is sufficient. So, generally, we have scheduled banks and non-scheduled banks. In scheduled banks, we have scheduled commercial banks and scheduled cooperative banks. In scheduled commercial banks, we have scheduled commercial public sector banks, scheduled commercial private banks, and scheduled commercial foreign banks. In scheduled banks category, we have regional rural banks also. Apart from this, in India, we have specialized banks also. Specialized banks or developmental banks. For example, you take NABARD. NABARD is a specialized bank with respect to agriculture and rural development. For example, you take Exim Bank. Exim Bank is export and import bank that is specialized in exports and imports. And you have NHB, National Housing Bank, that is specialized in housing. So likewise, you have specialized banks. For example, as I have explained, NABARD is a specialized bank, Exim Bank is a specialized bank, NHB is a specialized bank, SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India, is a specialized bank. So there are specialized banks. This is scheduled commercial structure. This is scheduled cooperative structure. This is in scheduled cooperative structure, you have urban cooperative banks and the rural cooperative banks. Rural cooperative structure is a wide structure because in rural structure you have three categories. We will discuss cooperative structure separately because that is a huge concept. So rural cooperative banking I'll take separately. Now, objective of this video session is we are supposed to focus on the types of banks present in India. So the types of banks are scheduled commercial public sector banks, scheduled commercial private banks, scheduled commercial foreign banks. In recent merger is there, recent merger of number of banks has happened recently. That's why this number has reduced quite low, and previously more number of banks were there. Recently, due to increase in non-performing assets and due to maladministration, due to number of things, the banks have been merged. And at present, the private banks, there are two kinds of private banks: old private banks and new private banks. Old private bank means before 1968, whatever the banks are there, they are old private banks. After 1968, whatever the banks are there, they are new private banks. And foreign banks category are also two types. The banks which are having direct branches in India are one category, and without having any branch in India, working with their associates, that is of second category. So, in public sector banks, You have one more special category is there, other public sector bank category, and Bharati Mahila Bank and IDBI defined under that category. So scheduled commercial public sector banks, scheduled commercial private banks, old private banks and new private banks, scheduled commercial foreign banks are again of two categories which are having direct branches in India and working in India by the help of their associates without having any direct branch. So two categories of foreign banks are there in India. When it comes to cooperative banking, urban cooperative structure and rural cooperative structure. So this is a brief classification of banks in India. In my next session, I'll take these things individually. What are scheduled banks? What are non-scheduled banks? Likewise. Thank you.